at Kart company Emsbüren for official pre-season testing for the 2024 season. We're here with Tillotson T4 today, Tillotson T4 Netherlands.
So the Kart Tillotson T4 Senior, 17 brake horsepower instead of the 15 they used last year. Brand new chassis, brand new Maxxis Sport tires beneath it. The reason I did this pre-season 2024 with Tillotson T4 Netherlands was because I will mainly drive 4-stroke series, as the most of you will know by now, and that's why this test was the perfect opportunity for me. Also, Kart company Emsbüren, never been there, so and it's a fast flowing track, so yeah, really fun. Here I'm going out for the first time, doing a little burnout. It's not that good for the tires, but it's really fun, especially in the cold. It's really sliding, really like it. Stint 1, already done the outlap. Here I'm going to push for the first time. The outlap was really hard because those tires were cold, the track was cold, it was only 1 degree that day. So yeah, really difficult conditions. Here I'm trying to find my lines, trying to cope as best with the kart as possible. And you see a massive snap of oversteer because the rear is locking. Try to hold on to it, and I succeeded. And yeah, it was hard to keep the brakes warm. They cooled down between corners because there were not a lot of heavy braking zones that day. And so that corner was tricky. And this one was hard because of the sand on the inside. Here I was too greedy. After watching back, it was my fault, so sorry to the driver, whoever was it. So someone crashing there, that wall ate at least 5 steering wheels. It was so savage because it was so cold and there was no grip in that corner on the outside line. Everyone was going off and going straight into that wall. But when you lock the tires and try to find your ideal rotation point, it was really a very easy corner. It was not that hard at all. But you have to understand that and really trying to find your line. I found this corner the hardest on the track, but there were a lot of drivers that took that one really smooth. So yeah, it was really, that day was really trying and figure out lines that worked for you as a driver. There were different possibilities, but also it was finding that ideal line that was not normal, like when it's warm or when there's a lot of grip on track. It was really finding out, like a puzzle with a lot of pieces. You have to put it together and trying to find what's working for you as a driver. So, the end of stint 1, as you see there's a checkered flag on the right, a yellow flag on the left. That meant there was a dangerous situation. Put my hand up to let every other driver know, and keep the safety high. Stint 2, as you see, no grip whatsoever with the cold tires. Driver in front almost spinning. Me need a lot of oversteer to keep it balanced. And here I was too greedy on the throttle pedal and I got my Sbinalla Moment. Yeah, very unfortunate. It was not my only one that day. I got like 2 or 3 I think. Yeah, it was such a tricky conditions with the cold, with the tires that needed some time to get up to temperature, and me being too greedy and not knowing where the limit of the kart was. So yeah, unfortunate. We changed some setups. The most important one was we lowered the chassis to the rear axle. It's normally more of a range setup, but with these cold conditions it can also work in the dry, and it did because the kart was more stable. It reduced the rotation in the front a lot, so I needed to steer in early into the corner and try to keep the kart balanced, especially in this corner, the hairpin. It was really helpful. The kart was really a lot more stable than it was before, as you saw in Stint 1. So, going into the last lap of Stint 2 and the last lap of this video, part 1 of the 2024 pre-season test. Subscribe, like, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. Link is in the description, because part 2 will be even better than this part. I promise you. Watch till the end if you want to know why. And I hope to see everyone, and especially you, next time.
Heb je wat vragen? Jullie zijn eigenlijk stop te maken en zo, toch? Ja. Toch wat zoals ik dat heel veel gezien heb. Oké, vooral in het midden. Ja.